Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcoming you back to another episode of Super Mario 64. It's been absolutely ages since I've recorded one of these episodes. In fact, it's been a month, and that's really bad for me. So news since the last episode. I have got unlimited time limit, just in case you haven't been watching my Zelda LP. I've got unlimited time limit, and then shortly after that I got a wee bit ill and I had the flu, and so I wasn't able to upload any videos. But then somebody made me feel really bad on Twitter, and said like I played a couple of games since then while I've been ill, and I said on Twitter, without really thinking about it, I think I know what my next LP is after Zelda and after Super Mario 64. And then somebody said, shouldn't you finish, that's all well and good, but shouldn't you finish Super Mario 64 first? And that made me feel quite bad, so when I was well again, I decided to do this, and I practiced it. It's the first time that I played it really. I've played it maybe a couple of times since I've been on the kind of hiatus for a month. So yeah, as I say, I've got unlimited time limit, so I decided for the first time, since a lot of people have been asking why I always have loads of lives at the start, or how I always get them. People have been like asking or accusing me of cheating and stuff. It's not that. All I do is come down here where the moat used to be, and go into the invisible cap slide. The reason why I get loads of lives is not anything to do with cheating. It's just because I sometimes die more than the 4 times, and if I did that, then I would be spat out, downstairs, and that's not always handy for a 15-minute video. So I decide to get loads of lives. Now this enemy won't bother you if you choose to do this, and this enemy won't bother you if you're in invisible cap, if you're wearing the invisible cap. It's probably the most pointless enemy in the whole game, because unlike sorry. Unless you are doing an introduction to a video like I am just now, you're unlikely to just stand there. So yeah, you'd most likely have invisible cap on when you're meeting him. So all I do is just jump down that slide and get, there's 3 lives on that slide at the start of the course. I don't bother with any of the rest, and then I just jump off the end, because you don't lose a life when you jump off the end here, when you die in these bonus levels. You sometimes come out at inconvenient spots in some of the levels, but it's alright. And it's also been my birthday, so that's me got 23 lives now, because that's my age now. It's quite depressing. Yeah, like I say, just jump off the end, and then any life that you've lost there will be carried on, but since you're underwater, when you come up, it just loses any of the health lost. That doesn't make any sense. It gains back that health that you lost, basically. So that's quite cool. So we've got 24 lives, and that's one way of doing it, which is the way that I obviously choose to do it, because it's the easiest, and it gets 3 lives every time you enter, and obviously they respawn as well. But also, like many of you know, one of the trees in front of me has a life if you climb it, and then you can kind of enter the castle and then leave again as many times as you want and go and get that life. But I really don't see the point in doing that, because that kind of, adds so much time onto your task. So yeah, I don't know what's up with my voice today. I do sound a lot different. I sound like gruffy. So yeah, again, I'm really sorry for the hiatus on both this LP and altogether. I have been quite busy. I've started volunteering at a nature reserve, and you know, my photography's starting to pick up, and also I've been on a few holidays or vacations, as some of my American fans would call it. Fans. Oh, I hate calling you guys fans. I'm sorry if you don't like that. I wouldn't mind being called somebody else's fan, but it just feels wrong when I say it, because I don't feel like any of you are my fans. I feel like you're my friends. Yeah, so we're in Dire Docks. This is the last name star in Dire Docks, and it does something that I don't believe you do anywhere else, actually. It combines caps. I believe this is the only occurrence that happens. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Because to be honest with you, as many of you know, I am playing this game, you know, for the first time in years, right the way through. And so I don't want to get too ahead of myself in the practice file, because I just forget. But there you go, you've got two caps now. So you're wanting to jump over here because you see the star, or you saw the star, it kind of just disappeared there. And you go right through the wreck of the, or whatever that is. But anyway, come in here, and that took a lot less time than it did in my practice file. So come in here and just swim up towards the star. And there you go. You can also get that star just by having the blue cap, which is the invisibility cap. But I highly recommend you get both, and that just combines the two powers by making you heavy and by making you be able to walk through that mesh thing. So yeah, anyway. So that's us done with the basement for this time. If this is quite a short video, well, it won't be because of that whole introduction thing, but I did practice these stars, and I've got to say, because I don't know whether it's because of lack of practice, but they were just really hard. So next we're going to go around here and go in a level that we haven't done in a while. Again, I practiced this one and I don't like this star. You see what I mean. It probably won't be the first time that I get it. It's just really frustrating, but you'll see again what I mean. Can you get up here? Yeah, you can. Ah, that was a bit annoying. Okay, that was a pointless death.
Mamma mia!
Oh, I just coughed again. I don't think I've got the cough anymore, but, you know, that doesn't stop me coughing every now and again. So yeah, enter the tiny huge world as... Oh, come on, I had no problem with this in my practice. Don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go. Okay. So drop down here, and enter as Big Mario, so enter the small painting, so that you're big when you enter. And then come up here to this pipe, and that makes you small. So avoid the boulders, don't worry, you'll get those coins. My top tip for this episode is to kill this guy here. Kill him as quick and as efficiently as possible, and then come over here and look who it is. Long time no see! Whoa, have you gotten fast? Have you been training on the sly, or is it the power of the stars? I've been feeling down about losing the last race. This is my home course, how about a rematch? The goal is in Windswept Valley. Ready? Go! Yay, it's Koopa the Quick! We enjoyed that last time, but that was an easy one. This is quite difficult actually. The only way that I know of to beat him, and I think I've already lost. Yeah, I've already boss, let's face it. The only way I know of beating him is to do long jumps right the way over here, and then to walk over here. He's not affected by the wind. Surprise, surprise. And oh, look at that. Now that's been what has been happening. I win, you lose. Ha ha ha. That's what you get for messing with Koopa the Quick. Better luck next time. Truth be told, I have no idea what my accent was when I did Koopa the Quick before, but it just makes sense to do an American accent and just to do a fast thing. Maybe I should be Jamaican actually, like Usain Bolt, but well. And I recommend you jump off this, even though you'll lose lives, or you lose a life. If you exit the course, as far as I know, you have to exit the course at that point and then retry it. I might be wrong, you might be able to go back up. I suppose you could turn big and then small again if he didn't respawn, and maybe it would respawn that way, but jump off, and that way you won't start in the main room, which is quite frustrating when you have to start there. So jump over here, yay, I had no problem there. And remember to just drop down there to flick that switch, or else you will fall if you go too far, if you jump rather than fall. So yeah, come over here again. I'm not going to read out the text again, but yeah, the reason why I suggested you kill this Goomba is because he gets in your way when you try and jump over there. So I think I would have won had it not been for me being silly and jumping into that boulder thing. So try and avoid that, try and avoid doing that as well, being silly about that. Oh, come on, oh, I think I've lost again. Yeah, just remember and jump over there. This is why I get loads of lives before I start. I was hoping to well and truly finish this really quickly, but I think the next star that I do is going to be a quick one as well, so yeah, I don't want to say that too obviously, or else some people might hear me, and if I mess up then they'll laugh at me. But yeah, I can't miss the next one, and I'll explain why when I get there. It might be about half an hour, so hopefully you'll have forgotten that I said that now, because otherwise it ruins the surprise. Because some people know what the next one is, and they know why. But again, you'll understand when I get there. I'm not going to read out all your text every time, Koopa. You're saying the same thing every single time. Oh, don't do a bum pound, whatever it's called, ground pound. Don't worry about losing life there. Just go as quick as you can. Go like the clappers, as the expression goes, and go across this bridge. And yay! Listen out for the tone, and you just beat him. I mean, as far as I know, that's the quickest that you can go, really. I mean, you know, I'm sure you can go quicker than that actually, but yeah, you're not going to beat him by far. I mean, that isn't a huge race anyway, but anyway, let's read this. No way, you beat me again? And I just spent my entire savings on these new Koopa Mach 1 sprint shoes. Here, I guess I have to hand this star to the winner of the race. Congrats, Mario! Okay, and again, he poos out a star. And of course, we are more than willing to accept. So he spent all his money in those shoes. Maybe he should take a good hard look at them. They look exactly the same as the old ones. Yeah, so I don't overly like that level, as I've already said in previous videos, but I have to that video? No, I don't overlay that level. I think that's what I said actually. But yeah, we're going into this one because, yeah, I missed out a star. Now, for those who have been following this LP, you'll know that that is not good. I don't feel good about myself because I've missed out a star. Oh, yeah, I just had to check there. My OCD went crazy and just needed to check whether I was recording or not. And it's actually one of the easiest stars in this level. I missed out. So come over here, and there's a little gap in here where you can jump in, and come over here, and I can't remember actually where you come to. I just did this one a little while ago. Don't jump down there, Mario. There's a hole in the top here, and all you're aiming to do is to jump in the hole. Yeah, there you go. I think it's this way though that you do it. Now, I said this is easy, but what I meant to say was it's really, really difficult. No, it's not really, it's just, you know me. Ah, yes, you jump that way. And then there's another hole down here, straight to the star. There you go. Okay, so this is when the unlimited time limit comes in handy. I truly don't have any accurate clue of what the time is right now, but I'm pretty sure it's over the 15 minutes already, but that's great. And also I need to put it through a black line remover, because if you watch other people's videos you might notice that they have, in my previous videos as well, some of them have black lines around the outside of the video, and there's a program called AutoGK that I use to where you can remove that. There might be an easier way, but it does take a wee while to pass through that. And you know, I do noise removal as well. If anyone, by the way, wants me to do a how-to video on LPs and how I record it, then feel free and ask, and I might consider it. But yeah, Tall Mountain, Mysterious Mountainside. Now, obviously when I played this game before, I've not went through it quite as strictly as I have done in this LP, with, you know, the stars in their order. And I truly do not remember this star at all. I remember the end of it. I remember where you get the star. Like, you'll see the place that I mean. I remember that, but I don't remember the star itself. And it's really weird that I remember, like, the end of it, because obviously I've done it before. Like, I have completed this game before, believe it or not. But I mean, you know, this game came out when I was, how old was I? 8? And I got it new, like, you know, I got it when it was brand new in this country. But it came out later in this country. It actually came out, no, it was 97, so... I was 9 when it came out in this country. But yeah, I truly don't remember this star. But I must have played it back then. So just come over here, and there is this corner here, where you can see if I brush up against it, you can see that the wall moves. You know what that means? Jump in it! Yay! And this is a secret slide. Yeah, another one. Oh, this material is really slippy, I never knew that. Okay, so yeah, all you're wanting to do is go down the slide, but it does take, it took me a few tries earlier on. Earlier on was like the first time that I've played this, probably in about 8 years, so yeah, it was quite weird. But there's a few things that you need to remember for this. Number 1 is to go on the wooden path. Yeah, if you go on the other path, then you'll fall off. Number 2 is to keep right here, or else you'll fall off. And number 3 is to jump here and land down there. That took me so many times, so many tries to do earlier on, but I seem to have done it not too bad there. So yeah, I remember this place, but I honestly do not remember that slide. I think there might be a cheat to get that star actually, but I still don't think that I would have used that back then. So yeah, we have an extra life, so we have 24 lives again. So yeah, I think, is that us? Yeah, that's us, at 94 stars. So sorry again for the big hiatus of a month between videos for this, but yeah, hopefully it won't be that long before my next one, and I'm sure Zelda, the Ocarina of Time LP, which thank you to everyone who's been so supportive for that as well. I'm sure the next level of that is coming out real soon. The next video of that. And Mario Kart Wii, you know, all that jazz. So yeah, join us again for another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. Thanks for watching everyone, and see you later. Bye.